And it reminded me of the maternity dispute in the scriptures. In the Hebrew Bible, I'm sure you remember the story where two women come before King Solomon, right? King Solomon was supposed to be the wisest man who ever lived. And so the Queen of Sheba is there witnessing this, right? Ancient Ethiopia, and she's trying to discern, is this guy really the wisest man who ever lived? Well, these two women come before the king, and they have a baby, and they're just like, I'm the mother of the baby. And she's like, no, I'm the mother of the baby. And Solomon's just like, what in the world? You're both the mother of the baby? And they're like, we're both the mother of the baby, but it's mine. And no, it's hers. That's not hers. It's mine. It's not hers. And so Solomon says, great, cut the baby in half, and you can both have part of it. And of course, the real mother is terrified by the thought that her child will be severed. And so she says, spare the life of the child, give it to this crazy woman. And Solomon says, you're the mother, aren't you? There was a maternity dispute, and Solomon solved it because of the devotion, because of the love. And as I was walking on the Camino de Santiago and going into all these little churches and cathedrals and thinking of the churches and the spaces of worship where my friends in places like India and Brazil, places like Thailand and Sierra Leone, West Africa worship, I realized that there still is a maternity dispute today. And us, the non-poor, think we are the true mother of the church. But my friends who are poor also have a legitimate claim as the mother of the church. And somewhere in history, we actually severed this little baby Jesus, our perception of Christ, and we removed the Jesus of Nazareth from this image of Christ, and we took it to the West, and we wrapped culture and industry around it, while the poor took it to the slums and the favelas, to the persecuted underground churches, and tried to resuscitate it. And I think in 2008, there's a call to recovery. We need the poor. We know that we think the poor need us. Certainly, we need to rewind that. Certainly, our faith needs to be re-informed in relationship